So I did a little bit of a treatment last time for a few minutes. What happened?
In Phoenix, and my environmental sensitivities decreased dramatically. People could come in. Fabric softener has always been one that really triggers my allergies, and they came in wearing fabric softener wasn't an issue.
So I only did the first part of BMTA, brain, bone marrow, toxicity, and allergy. I did the toxic part. Now she's very allergic to banana, so we're going to try to work on the whole allergy protocol. But it starts the same. I have to look for the toxicity and the scar and central nervous system, and then I have to go finding in the bone marrow somewhere. It's really right there for her, and I'm going to release. Okay. You feel a bit of you feel a tickling. So there's a little bit of tickling between my hands. And actually, for me, it's clearly the movement of the lymphocyte T. So we need to release a little bit in the hand and do a little bit the other side. And until I get to that same sensation there, feel the tickling. Can you feel my hand? Feel it's just. How do you feel? Yeah, it looks like little ants, a little bit moving, like ants. So that's fun. For me, are you okay? You feel it, huh? You shake it. So that's the first part. Then we have to do the protocol laying down, okay? And the first part, we're going to go in different places. And we'll try to hold those two spots at once. Right there. Oh, and a little bit the same thing. That's for the allergy protocol with a bit more. But she's very allergic. She cannot even smell it, right?
That's right.
So maybe you wait until you feel that something happens. Sometimes it takes a few days to feel like, I'm confident I'm going to try. If you feel you still don't want to do it, maybe it's not ready. Sometimes a few days, maximum 5 days, a week. Maybe sometimes the next day, sometimes immediately she said, oh, I want to smell it. And if she feels good, maybe after a while she wants a little bite and it's no reaction. Then maybe more, how do you do it? How do you do it for your corn?
It took me about 5 days or so to feel ready to eat corn. I couldn't get past my fear of having a reaction. But I thought about the food I really wanted to eat again. And then one day I opened my drawer and saw my tortilla chips and really wanted them and was able to just eat it. I have had multicorn now multiple times with no reaction at all.
One time, Karen had allergy to beef. Did you do it immediately, Karen? You wait a little bit. No. Got the nucleus. Perfect. It's good that there's one thing I want to feel. I want to feel to really make sure, I want to feel the emotional content between my hand. Not only the fascia moving, but I want to feel an emotional heaviness, as we described, a bit of an emotional content. And I think we've done it here. Put your finger under my finger, on my index finger right there. And that's a bit of an emotional content. Yeah. Not the other one, the third one. The medius. Middle finger. Next one. It's going to cut back.
Okay.
This one. And go with me on it. There we go. That's what I want to feel. And that's a fear. You feel a bit something on the tip of my finger? Tip. That's a fear. I want to feel that, to really feel the allergy is gone, get this emotion. 2 seconds, feel it. She feels it. She knows she can process it. Release that. And I don't think it's emotion that
that the fear of the banana, because sometimes it's sadness, depression, anger, is the problem of the emotion at the source of the problem. That she feel it, evacuate it, let go of it, and then hopefully. Here. So that's much better now. Now we check if the scar central nervous system still a tiny bit there on that scar that she had initially. I'm going to go into memory and anxiety there. That's good. Okay, so where she is going to sit. The tonsil of the cerebellum. Right there. Prerequisite brain 1. You can see why. No lymph, just brain 1. Scar on central nervous system is gone. I'm going to sit one more time. Beautiful. Nervous system, the brain marrow. Show this. So, what do you feel? What do you think?
Light.
Light. Okay.
Yeah.
Just,
Clearer, more.
Right.
So how are you doing? Next day after the treatment?
Feeling pretty good. Had a great sleep last night. When I went out for supper with my mother last night, there was lots of people in the restaurant. It was very crowded, and lots of perfume smells, and I was non-reactive, so we were able to actually stay and enjoy our meal there.
And you should have reacted.
Normally I react as soon as I smell perfume chemicals. I have a hard time breathing, don't want to be around them. And it's almost like I didn't even notice them at first. And then this morning there was a marathon going around town, and apparently they're all eating bananas after.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, you were all after with the bananas.
So some of them ended up in the garbage in the bathroom, and I went in the bathroom and I couldn't smell the bananas or even notice them. So we actually kind of found one, and I smelled, and there's no reaction whatsoever.
Yeah.